Hi students, I am Dr. Badrinath, working as a professor, and I am handling the subject of pharmacology 2 for B Pharmacy students, third year, first semester. So, in this video, I will explain you the simple topic, Introduction to Hemodynamics and Electrocardiac Physiology. This is my second video. In my first video, I have already completed hemodynamics. You go and see the previous video. If you miss, you go and see the hemodynamics. The second part, that is electrocardiac physiology. That point we are going to be discussed in this video. See, I have already told you, this is your first unit structure, pharmacology of drugs, which are acting on cardiovascular system. I have already told you cardiovascular, heart as well as a circulatory system, collectively called as a cardiovascular system. And your first unit divided into 6 parts. In this first part, I have already completed the first part, hemodynamics topic. In this video, I will explain you about the electrophysiology of the heart. That is the main objective of this video. Okay, these are all my previous PowerPoint presentation of the hemodynamics. You can take a screenshots. Go and see my first video if you miss. Yeah, that is the today's video's topic, electrocardiac physiology. See here, electro. Heart is electrical in nature. Heart consists of some little bit of current, electric nature. Okay, that characters, what are that electrical character? How it generates the current? How the generated current will be spread throughout the heart? That we are going to be see. Okay. And heart is electrical in nature. Keep in your mind. There is a two types of body organs have electrical in nature. One is heart and another one is the nervous system. Nervous system, heart. These are the two. These are the two. Okay, having a electricity in nature in our body. So heart is electrical in nature. Heart has electrical property, some little bit, not too much. Heart generates and conducts, not only generates, it transports the current in very small amounts, like a millivolts, not the high voltage. Okay, just a small currents are there in our heart. You keep in your mind. Okay, and there is a two things will happen: depolarization, repolarization. These are the two important steps for the generation of the current. Depolarization, repolarization. I will explain you what is depolarization, what is repolarization. These are the important topics in the examinations also and in the competitive examinations also. See, we know that body consists of various ions like sodium, potassium, calcium. All these ions having a positive charge. See here, sodium is having a 2 plus, K 1 plus, calcium 2 plus. These are the charges which are present on the ions. All these ions, if it is there at one side in a group, there is a more positive charge. When there is a more positive charge, another side there is a very less positive, that is negative charge. One side positive charge where all these ions are accumulated, and another side where there is no accumulation, then there will be a negative charge. All this positive charge and negative charge, it generates and it conducts the current. Okay, that is the electrical nature of the heart, that we will see in a stepwise manner. See here, where the current will be generated in our body. See the various parts of the heart. SCA node, that is called as a sinoatrial node. Yes, sometimes it is called sinus node also in short form. Sinus node, sinus atria node, SA node. It is the main step where there is a generation of the signal or impulse. Impulse will be generated, current will be created. Okay, here in this node, SCA node. Order is very important. First one is SCA node. Okay, why we are calling as SCA node? Sinus, it's just like a sinus structure, and it is present in the atria. See here, top two atrias and bottom two ventricles. Where the SCA node is there? In atria. In atria. That's why we are calling it as a sinus like structure and present in the atria. That's why it is called as a SA node. Number one, it is a primary responsibility is to generate the current. Next, SA node, AV node. AV node, atrioventricular node. Atrioventricular node. See here, both came atrioventricular because it is present at the center of atria and ventricular. That's why it is called atrioventricular node. Okay. Number three, bundle of His. Bundle of His, just like a bunch. It is just like a bunch or a thread like structure. Okay, next, that bunch divided into two parts. Where? At the septum. Okay, two parts, right bundle branch, left bundle branch. Keep in your mind two branches, just like a left canal, right canal. Canal is divided into right canal, left canal. In the same fashion, bundle of His divided into right bundle, left bundle. Right bundle gives the impulse to the right ventricle. Left bundle gives the impulse or conduct the current to the left ventricle. Keep in your mind. And finally, Purkinje fibers. You can see the small divided areas at the bottom of the heart. See here, all very small nerves like structure. All these are all called as a bundle of Purkinje fibers. Purkinje fibers. So don't change the order. Order is very important. SCA node, AV node, bundle of His, right branch, left branch, Purkinje fibers. Very clear. These are the the main function of the heart is to pumping the blood. That's why we are calling as it is a one and only the pump present in our body. It acts as a pump the blood to the two circuits. So body circulatory system is divided into two parts. One is pulmonary part, lungs, pulmonary circuit, focusing mainly on the name itself indicates pulmonary means lungs. To the lungs, to oxygenated blood and remove the carbon dioxide. To remove the carbon dioxide, to add the oxygen. Number two, systemic circuit, that is systemic circulation, to deliver the oxygen to the various body parts and also to take back the carbon dioxide. So two systems are there, pulmonary circuit, systemic circuit. Next, heart is a pump. It is just like a dual pump. Okay, in order to beat, heart needs the three types of cells. These are the very important cells. These three important cells are compulsory in order to generate the beat, in order to spread the beat or impulse or current, whatever it may be. Three types of cells. Number one, rhythm generators. They generate the rhythm. See the name rhythm, just like a harmony, one systematic manner. Rhythm. SCA node, SCA node. I have already told it is the mainly responsible for the pacemaker. Keep in your mind, pacemaker is artificial. which is prepared in the laboratory. It is just like a device, laboratory device. If SA node fails, the doctors will do a surgery and they will put this pacemaker in the heart. So it will do the function as that of the SA node. Okay, SA node is called as also called as a pacemaker. Pacemaker is also called as a SA node. SA node is a naturally the God given, whereas a pacemaker is a man given. One is God given, another one is a man given. Next, conductors to spread the pacemaker signal. The generated signal has to be conducted. It has to pass. Those type of cells are very important. Conductors. It conducts. Main job is conducts from one place to another place. Next, contractile cells. Say these myocardium cells are example for this. It contracts themselves automatically, mechanical to pump the blood. That's why it is pumping. The pumping character of the heart is obtained by the myocardium. See the properties of myocardium cell. There is a 4 properties are there. Automaticity. Automatically the myocardial cells will generates the current. Excitability. They excite themselves. No, okay. And conductivity. It conducts the current or impulse. And contractility. Okay. It contracts like this, contracts, dilation. These 4 are the important nature of the myocardial cells. Next, key terms. Now I have already told you depolarization, repolarization. See here, observe the blue color lines. Depolarization. Inside of a cell membrane, inside the cell, if there is accumulation of all these ions, sodium, potassium, calcium, all these positive charged ions, if it is accumulated inside the cell, then you can say inside the cell become positive, outside the cell become a negative charge. So due to these differences, current will be generated. That you have to keep in your mind. Okay, movement of ions across the cell membrane, causing of cell membrane to become more positive. An electrical event which is expected to result is in a contraction is called as a depolarization. Okay, repolarization, the second thing. Movement of ions across the cell membrane in which the inside of cell is restored to its negative charge. If inside of a cell, see what you have to keep in your mind. If inside the cell, if there is a positive charge, you can say it is a depolarization. And inside a cell, if there is a negative charge, then it is a repolarization. Depolarization, repolarization. See here the complete how the electrical signals is generated at SA node. See, electrical current is generating and it is conducting. See how it is conducting through the intercalated discs with a gap junctions and all these contractile cells, myocardial cells. Looks like this. Myocardial. Main responsibility is conduction of the current. Depolarization of autorhythmic cells rapidly spread, very rapid. It is not slow. You keep in your mind. The signal which is generated, it is going spreading rapidly, very rapidly. Not a delay, and the patient will die because heart will not be beat for a longer time. Depolarization of autorhythmic cells rapidly spread to the adjacent contractile cells through the gap junctions is called as a depolarization and spreading. Yeah, in this slide, electrical conduction in myocardial cells, how the current will be conducted in the myocardial cell. In this slide, you concentrate mainly on the blue color lines, important structure in which these conducting cells are located. SA node, sinoatricular node, AV node, bundle of his right, left branches, Purkinje fibers in the myocardium. These points only important in this slide. In normal function, depolarization is conducted through the specialized muscle fibers from the right atrium to the rest of the heart. Yeah, this already we know very well. The structure, you take a screenshot. Yeah, now you come to the main important points. How the depolarization, where I have already told you that depolarization start with SA node. See here, I have given the 5 points, green points, you see, and also corresponding diagrams, 5 hearts and 5 points. First depolarization starts with SA node. Next, it spreads to the electrical activity goes rapidly to the AV node. Third, depolarization spread to the atria. See the violet color points carefully. Violet color. See violet color, see here, violet color stands for depolarization. Violet color stands for depolarization. Depolarization started with SA node. It spreads to the both atrias and septum and to the ventricles. See the order is important. SA node to AV node, both atrias, AV node to septum, septum to entire ventricles. Yeah. Next, introduction to electrocardiography, ECG and EKG. ECG, EKG both are same. Don't get confusion. In some examinations, they might ask as ECG, and in some exams, they might ask as a EKG. Both are same. Electrocardiography is discovered. See the blue line. Dutch scientists, physiologists, Ville Einthoven, he developed a ECG. How to see, how to observe the electrical impulse which is generated in the heart. So, and he got a Nobel Prize also for this discovery. And principles of electrocardiography. An electrical depolarization, how it spreads, that and all. See, SA node, AV node, Purkinje, all these I have explained. Now, all these you can be recorded with the help of ECG machine. See here, the ECG machine and the ECG chart records are sophisticated voltmeters. They require the voltmeters and they give the graph. See here the important point. Electrocardiograph. See here, two things are there. If machine is called as electrocardiograph machine. Electrocardiogram means the graph which is came out from the machine. Electrocardiogram. Gram means paper. On the paper there is a records are there. Graph means machine. Don't get confusion. Very clear cutly I am giving. Okay. And ECG tells you 3 things. What is the information giving by the ECG? Electrical conduction problems in the heart, cardiac enlargement, either the heart is enlarged, and cardiac damage, either the heart is damaged. That will be explained by the ECG. And these are the types of various pathology can be identified and studied from ECG. Arrhythmias, myocardial ischemia, infarction, okay, like that, all these lists, okay, that information we can be get it from the ECG. This is already I have explained the slide. Yeah, now this is a normal wave of ECG. P wave, QRS wave, T wave, U wave, all these 4 waves, what and corresponding information. P wave, atrial depolarization. QRS complex, ventricular depolarization. T wave, ventricular repolarization. And U wave, unknown. Okay. And if is there any abnormalities in the ECG waves, if is there any abnormalities, that abnormalities we can be studied by using this slide, which is very important. Larger the P wave, what happened? Enlarged atrium, enlarged Q wave, myocardial infarction, heart attack will be You can get the information of heart attack by using this wave, Q wave. Q wave, if it is enlarged, that's a heart attack. And pathological Q wave, enlarged R, enlarged ventricles. Flattened T, coronary artery disease. Coronary arteries, small arteries are there, no? There is a disease. And abnormal interval segment, PQ interval interchanged, coronary artery disease. So nicely I have given ST segment elevated, ST segment depressed, QT interval lengthened QT interval. All these gives the very key information to the doctors, so they can decide what they have to do, either to do a surgery or to maintain with the drugs. Like that, doctors will sit together, they will see the graph, they will see the ECG graph, and finally they will tell you either to put a stent or to do a bypass surgery or to run the patient with the medication. These are the electrical properties of the heart. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Repeat the video if you have any doubts, and you can watch.